the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff, as we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Blue Devils offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Quick throw to his receiver. Pulls it in. It's Burgess. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Blue Devils with 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Play fake, looking to throw. Hit just as he throws the ball. Touchdown, Duke, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
0.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Auburn's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On the toss play, runner moving left. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Down by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Fights off a defender. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Now they call a run. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. First down and more. He's still running. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third.
Touchdown, Auburn. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Duke offense is back out of the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Blue Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Blue Devils are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Comes up with the catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there. The completion makes it 2nd and short. QB bootlegs here. The short completion at the tight end. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Blue Devils are in the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run. Up to Rowland for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Gives it to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver grabs it. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Getting set. Here's second down. The handoff from the shotgun. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Duke has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Defense is coming after him. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down after that previous play. On the ground, it's Daniels. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break.
End zone ahead. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the game just good enough for a first down. The Blue Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He's running out of time here. That's reeled in. It's more. Third down play for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. He's past the 30. Past the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
14.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws it to the right. Finds his man. It's Burgess. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now it's second down here. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. They'll run it here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
What a job here by the special teams coach to come up with this design block on the field goal. You could see it. From the left side, they had exactly what they wanted to be. The designated guy that's coming in makes the block, and you get a heck of a turn of events.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out and tried to do the same thing here. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Will avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they are on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back.
Now here he goes. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still...
And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd down. Some press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Burgess. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Handoff to the single back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. But hold on. There is a flag down. They could accept it and keep the drive going. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. Handoff running right. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught quickly. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on the screen. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. It's a run. Running back's got it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's the day. And completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. That's caught. It's Burgess. What a catch and run by the junior.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The Blue Devils trying to cash in here in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's the day. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. QB keeps it himself.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Third and very long, and they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
14.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Has the first down and more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Man into the game brought down short of the marker. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Gaudet. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. And the Blue Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Burgess. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. The Blue Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Blue Devils line it up with 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Working clock with the ground game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 2nd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And that run produces a decent gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.